So I'm going to get started dividing these words into syllables. So I'm going to start by looking that this EE is a vowel team. So I'm going to underline it and look at it like it is one vowel and label that as a vowel. And AW is a diphthong, and I'm going to underline that and treat it as one vowel as well. So I have two vowels. I'm going to connect them with a bridge. I have one consonant between them. I'm going to start with dots and dividing that after my first vowel. That double E is a long E sound, and this is open. This is a diphthong. So this syllable would be C. The second syllable is saw, so seesaw. Okay, word number 2. If I look at the word, I do see an E on the end after one consonant and one vowel. So I'm going to keep that in mind. I'm going to underline my first two vowels, O and E, vowel, vowel, draw a bridge, label my consonants. I don't see any blends or digraphs or letters that would go together. So I have N and C, two consonants, a V, C, C, V. So I'm going to divide it between the consonants. That first O is in a closed syllable, so it should be short. I'm sorry. So my next vowel is this A, and it's the magic E. So I'll label that, draw my bridge, look at my consonants between. I have a TR, which is a beginning blend. I'm going to scoop together. So I'm going to label two consonants, the N a consonant, TR consonant, divide between those two, between the V, C, C, V. So this would make this a closed syllable, so that E is short. And this is a magic E. So I have con, sin, that C is going to make a sound because there's an E after it. This last word is trait, or this last syllable, concentrate. I'm at word number 3. I look at it, I don't see any suffixes or E's on the end, so I'm going to label the first two vowels I see, which is an O and a diphthong O-U. Label those with a V, connect with a bridge, look at the consonants between, which is an F, so I'll label that. I have a VCB pattern. I'm going to dot it to check it out. So my O is my PRO is going to be an open syllable, so that O would be long. And then this is going to be a diphthong syllable with the ow. So profound. Okay, my fourth word. I don't see any suffixes or a magic E. So I'm going to look for my first two vowels, an A and an E. So I will label them as vowels. Connect the bridge. I have a consonant J I will label. So this looks like a VCV pattern. I'm going to do my dots. And this would be an open syllable. And this would be, let's see, I have another vowel. Underline that I, label it with a V, and connect the bridge. And then I do have an ST that goes together. So I'm going to label that as a consonant and then try with some dots, and that would make that open. And then my last syllable would be closed, and that I would be short. So right now it looks like stick. Well, that doesn't sound right. So this first open syllable, I'm going to put a line after the J and turn that into a closed syllable. Let's see, majestic. No, that doesn't make sense either. I'm going to try this between the S and the T, even though we usually don't split up blends. Put that dividing line for the syllable after the consonant. That would change that to a closed syllable. So that's eh. So I'd have majestic, majestic. Ma doesn't really make the sound I'm looking for. I'm gonna look for that schwa sound. Oh, there we go. Majestic, majestic, majestic. Okay, my fifth word. I'm gonna look around. I do see an ER on the end. I don't think that's a suffix, but I am going to underline it in case it's a vowel later. I have a Y between two consonants. It's probably gonna be short. There's another consonant, so I'll label those. I'll connect the vowels and I will label the L with a consonant. So that gives me a VCV word. I can make a dotted line. The syllable will then be open, and then I'm going to label the ER as a vowel, connect the bridge. I have two consonants, an N and a D. With my VCCV pattern, I will divide that syllable between the consonants. So that would leave this syllable closed with a short I, and this syllable is going to be a bossy R syllable with that ER. So if I begin with a long vowel and an open syllable, it would be cylinder, cylinder. And that's not a word that I'm familiar with, so I'm going to try to divide it after my consonant, after that L in that VCV syllable, and that would turn it to a closed syllable. So that Y then would make that short sound because it's between two consonants, I. So I have cylinder, cylinder. All right, I'm on my last word, and when I look at it, I do see a suffix ness, so I'm gonna circle that and label it. I do see a consonant LE, so I'm going to circle that and label it, and that leaves me just one syllable with one vowel, and that's closed. So that closed syllable is going to make that E short to say eh, and this G is going to go J, a soft G, because an E follows it. So that would be gentleness, gentleness.